Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Alex Antuna, and today I'm going to continue this model I started yesterday for my lunch, and it's a female CyberPunk model. So I'm going to start kind of ironing out some of the proportions and stuff because it was a little rough, not gonna lie. So we're going to kind of follow this. I found some anatomy references that I like to use, and we're just gonna kind of wrong way. Let's go, just kind of chisel out some of this there and get it kind of looked at. There we go. Just gonna start blocking in this character. Really going to see the back, but I need to get the shoulder, so I'm going to detach this piece. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to here and do a slice. Where's my slice curve? Let's just slice her up in here, kind of give a little bit that, close holes. Well, we can do this. Let's split it off. Split her from the main mesh. Group her as one. So we're gonna go to group split. Push OK. So now I got this as a separate piece. So now I can start to chisel that. Let's close holes wherever this is. Open that up. Let's start to block this in as an arm. This way I can go ahead and get this kind of centered in there. We're going to do symmetry, mirror and weld. Trying to get her up to speed. Get this model up to speed. Spent a lot of the time on references, and so now I'm just kind of trying to get a better blocked out shape and a little more this base mesh going on. So I'm going to Z-remesh this down to be a little lower. Is it working? Oh, I'm pressing it like 5 times. There you go. Get a little foundation to go, and then get it blocked in. Let's get her about where she needs to be. So we're gonna get that shoulder muscle in there, pushing that up, and we'll start to form this out. Start to get some of this detail going on. A lot of times, if you model, you'll find that sometimes when you start out, you just be like, I don't know what's going on. It's looking scary, and that's okay. We're just gonna push forward. That's what we gotta do. Pushing forward. So that's there, and we're gonna go ahead and use this as an advantage to go ahead and start getting some of the muscle cavities in there. Don't really see her back, but you know, it couldn't hurt. Just going around, some more detail. Just going back up. There we go. Smooth her out. I may need to just drop her down just to, you know, go ahead and lose some of this detail that I have, and it's okay to kind of rinse and repeat. I'm trying to get her to a point. And start drawing in some of this detail. That goes down. That. Start to, and she's going to be cyberpunk, so you got to factor that she's going to have probably mechanical parts coming off of this. start to define her, because she might be exaggerated on her muscle detail. This could be an electronic, or not electronic, but a digital CyberPunk plate. And the other decision is, do I want to make it symmetrical too? And going from there, soften her up. But we still want her to have her, more elegant features, I guess. Just so that there's a little more detail there. Just going up and around. And then this will tuck in right there. Let's get some of this. Pull that under the armpit. And then pull this out to come this way. Build that up. Going that way. It's a little thick. We're gonna have to trim her muscle down. So we'll start building up this area, chest area. And then this is where we want to kind of accent this piece. And these features are going to carry onto the mechanical parts too, so you got to factor that in. Digitize her up. Mechanical. So this would probably be like going even more exaggerated, because this could probably like wrap around or something, right? And I'm not gonna do that yet. I want to get there fast, but gotta start getting some of these features in. Get this muscle going down here. I still want her to look human. I don't want to be like too extreme like the one image I showed yesterday. I'll show those references in a bit. I just want to get some of this blocked out real quick. The jawline, let's just kind of chisel that back. Just a little bit more definition here. And there, and she's got some muscles. Let's firm her up. Going right there. Shoulder. It's good to have references for this so we can make sure we're doing it right. Can't hurt having references. So I'm gonna Z remesh her. She's looking, her shoulders are up. Let's pull that a little bit more. Pull that out. Still need to keep her. There we go. I want to soften that. Soften the arms and go from there. I'm going to rotate this. So we can have that going on. We'll define it in a bit. We're just trying to block it out. Just kind of get space in here. Damn standard. I'm going to go ahead and start defining over here. Push up. So I'm trying to figure if I want to Z remesh her body to give her a little more, kind of reset the mesh a little bit from yesterday. You know, sometimes you get in a hurry and you want to get a lot of stuff done, or I do. I want to get stuff done fast. And it just kind of messes up. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I need some geometry. I need some playground. I don't want to do Sculptress Pro yet. I want to kind of just want to play around with but not. I feel like sometimes the Sculptors Pro starts getting me into how you say, like, more defined on the body, and I'm just like, I'm starting to lock in on the features when I start going Sculptors Pro. That's what I feel sometimes. This. I don't know how far you're gonna see on her body, but let's get her blocked out. Loosen it up. Let's do that. Define her. Click here. Click curve. Click curve. Let's go ahead and Z-remesh her body so we can get that going. This chest, upper area right here. You gotta get that neckline just pushed back too. Let's push that back. Push this up. Pushing and pulling. There we go. Ah, too much. There. Okay. Let's see, remeasure. Didn't like her lips after I shut down yesterday. I was looking at that. I was like, oh, I gotta fix that too. So I think what I can do is just start to shape her lips to be a little bit more what I want her to be. But the base kind of in there. 1 or 2. See how, like, just a little nudge does so much. Just little things. I think that's the biggest thing about doing people is that just little movements can change somebody's look dramatically. We'll weld the arms and stuff together. It depends on how I start attaching the digital parts and everything. You can start to see this little division right there I gotta fix. Once I drop it low and go higher, we can start shifting gears. So we got lost a little bit of her face, didn't we? Lost a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna see what we got. Let's keep some of that detail. So I'm gonna duplicate, keep that, Z-remesh, drop down, Z-remesh this one, and then I'll project back to the other one. Just want a low enough mesh so I can push it for details. I was gonna start with a little more detailed model, but part of me needs to practice, so it doesn't hurt to practice. So project, let's turn this arms off. Project all. Up. Resolution, project. And I think that's good enough. We can get rid of that. Delete. Okay. It's back on. Now we got our details back. So now I can go down and up and smooth out all this detail. And let's get some of these other, let's get some of this reference up. a little more thinner frame. Let's get these arms just a little bit more. Put this up. Jumping around with the references, trying to get this detail back in there. So go ahead and go this route. Start just sculpting away. She's gonna have hardware, so we gotta figure out how it's gonna go. Let me see how she's built. She's gonna be a lot of wires, few wires. This little decision's gonna get to. Push this down. The shoulder. So cutting in some of this detail. I wanted to grab more references, but I don't. Yeah, this seems to be good enough for now. Just gonna start putting some guides in, so where what stuff is gonna be. You already kind of see like a little bit more. I could even follow this anatomy and make it more. Part of what she is. Gotta smooth it out just slightly. This right here, gonna push in. There we go. Fix the figure. A little more. Down and out. Pushing and pulling. Push it just a little down. Let's go ahead and define these muscles again. I guess I lost some of it, so I'm just gonna start blocking in. Get her back into shape. Getting there. Let's get this muscle in. Anatomy is something that I'm always trying to get better at. It's always fun and also intimidating too sometimes. Front. Get a little bit of this side. Gonna turn her going that way. And this connecting up. Go right there. I think I need to pull a different texture so I can see better. Does that help? Let's see what we got. Yeah, a little bit more. A little more on the reflective side to kind of get an idea. Just start building up, going down. So, going that route, just push a little of that muscle out right there. Connected muscle tissue here. And this will go into the arm, so let's see if we can bridge that gap. Okay, this is where it connects. I might need to bridge both into let me see if I can get the snake hook. Yes, I know Sculptures Pro. I'm just gonna pull this down. I'm gonna hold control and I'm gonna go that route because we can, and just go that up. Trying to connect this a little bit better to arm. Definition. Try to keep the references I guess a little more PG, I guess. That way there's not too bad on the censorship, you know. Just trying to get this in here. There we go. Working back and forth. And then once I weld this all together, it'll be a little bit easier. But right now, I like the ability to look. She's still movable with her arms, so it gives me a little give, a little bit to kind of figure out. And it's a bust. It's not gonna be. She should be posed, but not nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. So coming down with this area. Get lost in doing this, just kind of going, back and forth with the details. And we got this muscle right here. Just kind of chisel it. I still want her to. I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I do want her to have, just enough definition. And also, the machinery, the machine stuff comes too. So we'll connect this down here. That muscle's gonna cut down. Okay, on time a little bit. She does have a muscular frame. It's not a bad thing. We can keep that, and yeah. Just do a quick save. Keep it. I'm gonna push her down just so she has a little bit more arm. I'm gonna probably drag this just enough. Push her frame in. There we go. Softened her up. Working the little pieces here and there. I need to get her face. I'm kind of trying to figure out what all we want on her features. Her face for the features. Let's see how we got. Alright, I don't like her mouth. I might start over on it. It's okay. That's part of modeling. Don't like her mouth. too much. It was too much of something, right? Let's go to these references and let's fix her nose too, just a little bit. Yeah, we're starting over. Sometimes you gotta do it like this. You gotta defining, pretty straightforward on her nose. Let's see. Start cutting in this area. Just gonna start taking a little more time to flesh out these details, and so the nose can come around here. And doesn't go down too much, and we're gonna get the nose opening there. Let's go ahead and start chiseling away. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a human. Well, I take it back. I've done humans, but kind of, it's been a while. It's been a little bit. Let's go ahead and shape the nose. Shape the nose. Shape the nose. Just get a little slope. Fixing that. Pushing this up. It's a slow process doing people. For me, it is. I guess I get try not to get too. So her nose is real smooth. It doesn't really have. She doesn't have her nostril. I don't. That's part of the AI, right? The generated part. But you want to have this. Her nose is going a little bit up. It's good for reference. Push and pull. We gotta flatten her nose up. Here. Take it up. Up, res. Got curves. There's a app on the Oculus. It's called Gesture, and I've done videos on it, but it's pretty cool because it's like doing live drawings, and you do live drawings, and I forget how the human figure has like just the little curves. There's subtle movements in the body, and it's just crazy. Like, if you don't get that, it's weird because you notice when it's not there or something. There's just something about it. Something about the form. So I'm gonna push this around. Get the nose. Come back around and smooth it out. Block it in. And then we're going to go to push. This is where too much nose, too much. Just gonna squeeze your nose in, push it down, push that down. It's balancing act, you know. It's just something you gotta go back and forth. See that? Close that out. And start pushing and pulling. See how like something just like you could push and pull something and you're just like, man, it makes a big difference. And I've said that already a few times, but it does. It's just little things. From the distance from here to there, it's about halfway, right? Push that back. the nose. Tame it back down, and then kind of soften it back up. Go from there. She kind of lost the something there. There's the nostril. You can probably find me going back and forth a little bit. Let's get this little lip piece right here. Use the damn standard and go the opposite direction here, and then the lips and just damn standard backwards and kind of. I do like her mouth is open in here. And that would be something to decide if I'm gonna have her teeth, and that's something like a little bit of to give a little more humanness, but because she's gonna be more mechanical, right? She's gotta have a humanness. Same time. I don't know, think about it if I want to keep her. Do a few teeth. That could be something interesting. Could be a little extra challenge, right? And then we're gonna go down. Down right there, and pull this away. We go in here and pull this back up. So you hear the washer machine making all the little noise in the background over here. I don't know if you can hear that. All these new machines nowadays make all this noise. Like so happy that stuff is done. There we go. Just getting the base form in. Gonna build it up, knock it down, build it up and knock it down until we start getting where we need to be. Lips are getting there a little bit better. So I'm gonna do standard brush. See what kind of features. So this is gonna come there. I don't know. Not open. Couldn't hurt. Let's see what kind of time we have to do it. If we do. Running low on time. I feel like monsters and aliens and stuff like that a lot quicker. Because there's no real rule book, right? You don't have to follow like certain guidelines. It's just the monster. Just trying to get it in there. Let's get this cheekbones in. I slowly need to work her eyes in. I probably should do that next. Okay. I do need to get the eyes in. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this right here. Upper lip is just slightly. Let's go to rectangle and turn it off. Where's it? chin just a little bit more in. Oh, too much. I don't know if I'm gonna make her happy or sad. Sad cyberpunk person, you know, like where do we go from there, right? Where's my damn standard? My damn standard. Slowly getting the shape in. Let's see your eyes. Building it up. Still want everything soft. Soft features on the model. Slowly getting there. Slowly. Oh, like the mouth. Still kind of shaping that. Like, I like. There you go. Lasso. Let's see what we can get. That could almost been her jawline for the like a digital, you know, one of those things where she's got the jaw, right? You got the, just scale it. She got the cut right there. Where they start to have the digital features, but we'll figure out that after we get her base, the base of her body. I want these features to be real natural, but then we're gonna start cutting into it, everything, and start adding in the electronic parts, the details, the little things. So we start to kind of pull this up. Let's get the imperfections. Just kind of getting slowly getting there. So hopefully, you know, can get a pretty decent base, and then we can go from there. Trying to talk and think, just kind of lose my train of thought. It's like get lost in these models. It's so cool though. It's so fun. Hopefully, you're doing some 3D too. I'm just having fun with it, right? If we're not having fun with it, what are we doing? What are we doing? Right? I want to make her nostrils too big. I just wanted to. I think her nose could use a little more work, but let's see other references. Just a little more defined, and even then we can put like that going on there. Nose going up just a little bit. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit of everything. All the features are going to be all the references. To get a person right, you gotta kind of push them, pick and choose as we need. We're gonna start to sculpt in little details here and there. 'Cause yeah, we just want to use that as a reference to kind of get somewhere. Subtle. Cut back a little there. But yeah, I'm getting down to the time. Just wanted to jump on this model again and get something going. Start getting the eyes maybe tomorrow or something, and go from there. But you can start to see that she's starting to get a little more shape to her. And once we start getting in, you know, like the little details, like even I don't know if she's gonna have her ears show, you know, whatever. I'm just putting markers here, just so you can see that there's gonna be an ear. Her eyes is where it's gonna be. Oh, the next part. I'm gonna want to work these eyes to get them just right. And it's okay. I can start over. Like if I didn't like the lips, you know, fix them. You know, it doesn't have to be set in stone. There's always that back and forth. You gotta work it in and out, Details are gonna come and go, and then you're gonna try to get it just right, get that look. So I'm starting to get a little more a slender look to her, and then we'll start adding all this hardware. So I guess if I were to do real fast, kind of show more or less what we could do, you know, if we were to pick and choose from these images. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this down here, and I'm just gonna doodle on here and just kind of see what we can kind of come up with. But I don't want that color. We want like CyberPunk blue, right? Little CyberPunk, so we can actually just kind of. This is just ideas, but even then, I would like for her to have hair, And let's see, you can start to see. You start to get that in there, and then those little indentions, those details. But this could be like covered in metallic fiber. I wouldn't mind having like some hoses going up into her neck and then stopping here. This will probably be where the armor stuff would start, if anything. If I went that route, I'm just kind of trying to visualize, see what we got. We can define these muscles a little more with some, you know, those little cut lines that they do. Give her some cyber tech. Makes me want to watch that the what's that show called? The CyberPunk show, the runners. I'm drawing blank right now, but you know what I mean. Let's see what else we got. I like on there they got the big headphones on the ear. Ooh, I just went bigger. I want to go bigger. Let's see the little details, and then she could actually have, you know, mechanical parts coming off of her to show, you know. And then on top of it, you know, give her some hair, give her a cyberpunk look. I don't know, we could go with something in there. So give her, because you want to make her human. You don't want her to look like she's just a full machine. But this is just thinking out loud of what she could be or where we could go with it. I do need to do her eyes next, so we'll do that in there. Get her eyes in, but I would want some of her eyes to be like a little more mechanical, so you could also probably have them like glow. So that's another thought. And then these could be LEDs here, LED there. Just trying to get ideas. LED there, LED there. That way she's a little more tech on top of everything. So I don't know, just throwing this out there. You know, don't hold me to it. I could go in a different direction and have a little more less detail, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking how they had all that hardware on her, on some of these references, and then have some cables coming off. But is that comfortable? I don't know. But then if you're gonna go that hardcore into some machinery, I guess it doesn't matter, right? You're all about the tech. So we'll start building everything up over the next few days. Hopefully get some time and a window in there. So hopefully, you know, everybody's doing well out there who watches this, and yeah, I appreciate you tuning in, and yeah, have a good one. Later, everybody.